Welcome back. So in studio, people, we have with us right now our special guest, Tough Like Iron. Welcome.
Iron.
Yes.
Greetings.
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out where you get that name from. Where Tough Like Iron?
Well, it's like a mental state to keep yourself strong, because there's a lot of things going on in the world, and the world is a crazy place. So if you're gonna survive and you're gonna make it in life, you're gonna have to be tough like iron.
Wow, and it's a very interesting name, because when I saw the name, the selection of an artist interview, Tough Like Iron, I'm thinking like a bodybuilder guy coming in, muscle tough,
But there's a lot of different kinds of strength.
That is the thing.
And just, somebody can have some big muscles, but you don't know they can be emotionally weak, or, you know what I mean? There's, everything is not always what it looks. So you can never judge a book by its cover.
And
you know
that's
what I mean?
exactly what I learned, because once they sent me the picture, I'm like, look at this nice little simple young lady.
But you see, inner strength is something that you can't see.
Wow, I like that. So how long have you been doing music? What other art forms are you involved with?
I also have a clothing line, so I do crocheting. Like I make crochet hats and dresses and outfits and stuff.
Yeah.
So I have a clothing line, Tough Like Iron Clothing.
Yeah.
And then I've been doing music. It's going on about 10 years. I've been doing music now.
So which one did you start with?
I started with the clothing first, and then the music kind of became a part of the whole creative outlet and the whole creative expression. So it's like positive vibes, it's all about good vibes that you can hear, good vibes that you can wear, and I hope that we can have a good vibes and share, you know what I'm saying?
Wow, and she's just rhyming in here. But tell me now, you say you started with the arty crochet and all that stuff. Give me an idea of what takes place for you to go into music. Like, are you chilling on the bench?
I've always loved music. Yeah. So, I was the only child growing up. I kind of grew up in a home where I had like one of those stepfather who really step on you. The stepping type of stepfather. Wow, so it was like so nice sometimes. And so that's also part of the journey. I had to be strong. And music, being like I was the only child, music was like my best friend. So I grew up listening to a lot of reggae music, Bob Marley and thing. And those things really kept me, positive and kept me going. And that was like my companionship. So even though I didn't record music, music was always like my closest friend, So later on, I was doing the clothing and everything. I was hanging out with Gideon from Jah Over Evil, and they were playing some instrumentals, and I was singing something. They would say, you should record that. That sounds good. So I got the chance to come and start working on my own music. It was something I always wanted to do. Yeah. So since then, it just been a whole, takeover, musical takeover. It's a musical invasion.
Nice. I like that. And how would you describe your music? What type of music do you write or perform?
It's definitely reggae, and mostly reggae, but there's also a little bit of fusion. So there's a little hip hop influence. There's definitely some dancehall. And so there can have different songs that have different kind of sounds. So some of them have like a classical sound, and then some of them have like a more modern sound. Yeah. So versatility,
So you're flexible, you're showing different styles, but the background is mostly from a reggae standpoint. So positive music, uplifting music.
Positive vibes always. There's enough negativity in the world, so we gotta try to do something good, because the people them too dark nowadays.
Fully dark.
Manage.
Like I don't know.
If you turn on the light on them people.
Yeah. We need to, and I definitely appreciate this. You have teamed up now with Ras Ceylon. How did this partnership come together?
Ras Ceylon, he's a virgin of mine. I met in Oakland, California, where I was doing some touring and different, musical projects and stuff. I've done a lot of works out there. So I met this Rasta virgin. He's actually originally from Sri Lanka, and it's interesting because he's like a political activist, and he was actually banned from his country for I don't know how many years. Maybe 10, 20 years he was banned from Sri Lanka, and he just got to go home recently, a few months ago, and perform again and stuff like that. So he's like somebody who, like myself, we believe in, truths and rights for the people of the world. People of Jamaica, the people of Africa, the people of Sri Lanka. It's all about doing good. It's not that complicated. Life is not that complex. So people just make it really difficult for no reason. But just do good to each other and be good to each other. And so, me and him have that same kind of Rastafari mentality and, liberty. So that's what the track is all like, a blend of the reggae with the hip hop. So that one, that name, Every Day, because we do it every day.
All right, see the people. I was about to ask for an introduction, but she did it. So people, check out this one from Ras Ceylon with Tough Like Iron, titled Every Day.
Yo, Young Trip, it's Ras Ceylon.
You're locked into Funtastic Friday here on News Talk 93 FM.
But still count stacks, now I
Song titled Every Day, Tough Like Iron, Ras Ceylon.
always stay moving forward, ever never back.
Let's go.
Create a clean habitat, one God, one aim, destination off the map.
We do this every day. Shine the light, make the youth and see the way. Living by the faith. Rastafari, make the fire blaze. We do this every day. News talk, we are make them see the way. Living by the faith, so we don't fear them. No.
We don't fear them people. I like it. I like it. I like it. Listen, me. I mean, you have like an album out. Is this a part of an album?
I have
What's
actually 3 albums.
Yes.
So I released my 3rd album last summer.
Mm-hmm.
So that one is called Unbreakable. So you can check that out.
Right.
This one is a single collaboration with Ras Ceylon. I also have another single. Did I don't know if they sent you another one?
No, they're focusing on this one every day. But as I said, if you have the other single, just send it on over. We add it to the playlist. But the plans for 2025, what do you have in store for?
Next up for Tough Like Iron, I'm heading to a reggae festival that's Sugarloaf Reggae Festival that's in Maine in the United States, like kind of East Coast, near to New York, or northern. Okay, Maine. So that'd be like Maine, and people are like, "What's that?"
Right at the border. So
So I'm heading to Reggae Festival in Maine at Sugarloaf Ski Resort Mountain.
Nice.
It's Perfect is gonna be there performing, and some other U.S. artists, and it's gonna be a nice vibe.
I like that. So people Tough Like Iron definitely doing the thing out there, definitely making her mark, putting out more positive music.
Oh, the video is out too for every day. So
when was that put out?
Last week.
So it's out now, people. You can check it out. How can they find you? What's the Instagram?
I am Tough Like Iron on all platforms.
I am Tough
the
Like
toughest,
Iron.
just Tough Like Iron.
Tough Like Iron.
No, I am.
No,
I am Tough Like Iron. But just to find me on social media, just
Tough Like Iron.
or on your favorite streaming platforms. I'm on all of them. Just TUFF Like Iron.
Yeah.
Iron.
People, listen, me. I trust me. The name gets me, but it's just how she's soft and smooth. The voice is.
But do you people not get that softness is strength?
I understand.
Sometimes the hardness doesn't make you win. That's not, you know what I mean? Versatile.
Listen, me.
Adapt.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's so powerful. Because once Jamaican say tough, we all look for rock stone. But then you come in with the strength.
But me have a mental rock stone for them.
See there?
Lick them with this iron.
Why? People Tough Like Iron in studio. I mean, anybody you want to big up? I mean, anybody a part of your team? Shout out.
Definitely shout out to Ras Ceylon. Big up I Like Music, and big ups to the whole Jehovah Evil family. My brethren Goldie Bad Lion, he got a nice song out today too called Jah Love. So what about positive vibes, and definitely big shout out to my son, who I don't know if you all know my son, Aya Vegan Kitchen. He's the Rasta chef, the young chef who's very popular on Instagram.
Okay.
And his father is a professor here. So big up to even Dr. Knife, big up yourself, Knife.
All right.
And Aya.
See the people Tough Like Iron. And what I want to ask you, any message you have out there for your fans, your listeners, or even the young students coming up here on the UE campus?
Yeah, man, just do your best, and just be good to others and be good to yourself. Yeah, simple. Just do your best. Keep it simple. Don't stress out your brain too much and overcomplicate everything. Just do good and be good to others and be good to yourself.
All right, people. There you have it. Tough Like Iron in studio. I want to say thank you for passing through, and make sure you keep up the music and let us know when the next track's coming on.
Of course.
We're looking out for great things from you.
Give thanks and praise.
And what about performance in Jamaica?
Yeah, but so when I perform regular, I have a band that I perform out here with, the Affirmation Band. We have shows usually at at Dubwise Cafe, but we don't have one this month. So, just stay tuned. Just look out on my social media because we're always having stuff.
All right, people. You hear it first here at Funtastic Fridays. Big up to everybody on the live. We take it out with Tough Like Iron. Ras Ceylon. Every day, we like the vibe. Let's go.
Every day, shine the light, make the youth and see the way.